How many calories are hyper-nourishing? I don't know. It depends on how you do it. Calories are a completely obsolete and useless way of looking at nutrition. This is a very important thing to understand. So many of the things that have been taught in the world of nutrition are either obsolete or completely wrong. And calories are one of those things. Understand that calories are a measurement that looks at how much heat is released when you burn a fuel. How much heat is released when you burn a fuel. So that assumes that everything you eat is going to be burned for energy, right? But that's actually not true. So that's the first problem with using calories as a model, is that some foods are not used for energy. They're used to build cells. So for example, omega-3 fatty acids. Some people go, oh my God, there's so much calories from fat because it's omega-3 fats and it's so many calories, I'm going to get fatter. That's because they're looking at the calorie model. But that's actually not true. What the science has shown is that people who eat omega-3s actually lose fat faster. All right, we've done many studies looking at that. My husband used to have the largest amount of boot camps in Orange County where he would experiment with things like diet because they all had the same workouts. Higher doses of omega-3s caused more fat loss. Why? Because even though those people were eating more calories, they were burning more fat because they had this wonderful nutrient in their body that was becoming the membranes of their cells that was increasing their metabolic rate. So calories don't predict what the function is of the food, right? So the other issue with calories is that it tells you nothing about the function of the food, right? The nutrient density of the food. So you could have 100 calories of salad or 100 calories of pizza. And the 100 calories of pizza will make you sicker. 100 calories of salad will make you healthier. So looking at calories tells you nothing about food. And I want you guys to all release that. It's not helpful. If you're holding on to calories, just picture yourself holding in your hands and then open your hands. Flow it away. Calories are not useful. Okay. So that said, can you get enough calories nourishing yourself? Of course you can. So you don't have to worry about calories. You just worry about fullness. So the amount of calories you eat will be different for different people hyper-nourishing because different people eat different amounts. So a small person might eat a smaller amount and a big person is going to eat a bigger amount. For example, my husband can drink 2 blenders in a day plus eat all day, right? If I'm going to do a couple blenders, my meals will be a lot smaller. My husband once calculated this, and I forget the number, but he once calculated what would be in just one blender that had everything in it the way we recommended, and it was over 1,000 calories. So for most people who are trying to get 1,200 to 2,000 calories a day, it's a huge component of your diet and it's fine. But again, you don't have to worry about calories. But for those of you who just are holding on, you won't let go, you get enough. But the most important thing to your diet is not the calories, it's the nutrient density. How many vitamins and minerals are in that serving of food, not how many calories. That pizza serving, no vitamins and minerals, toxic, tons of omega-6 fatty acids, it's inflammatory. That salad, all vitamins and minerals, beautiful, fantastic, anti-inflammatory. So it's not the calories, it's the nutrition content, and that's going to be different depending on how much food you're eating. It is important to make sure you're full all day because you know, 100 calories of salad is going to be a much bigger portion than 100 calories of pizza would be, right? You have to eat a lot, and that's a good thing, right? And the more of it you eat, the faster your metabolism will be, and that means also the faster you get better. So sometimes I see people they're not used to eating much, especially women, although sometimes men, but especially women. We're taught, well, when you eat, don't let yourself get too full because you don't want to eat too many calories because it might make you fat. So women get used to just eating enough to just feel satisfied. Don't get full, feel satisfied to try to maintain their weight because they're trying not to be overweight. And so they're not used to stretching their stomach. And when you're hypernourishing, you do want to stretch your stomach because you want to get in as much nutrition as possible. Because if you're using food as medicine, the only way to increase the dose is by eating more. So initially you might be uncomfortably full every day, but if you're uncomfortably full every day for 2 to 3 weeks, your stomach will then stretch, and all of a sudden, like in my group, we find that the same people who are too full the first couple of weeks, by week 3 and to week 4, they suddenly go, wow, I'm so hungry. What do I do? I'm like, more nourishment, right? So you just want to keep feeding yourself to fullness all day long. Don't let yourself get hungry, and you will get as much nutrition as your body needs.